We have seen many photographs of folks having fun at the fairs out there, including the Missouri State Fair. Chinn, Missouri Director of Agriculture, joins us here this weekend on This Week in Agribusiness. The temperatures were pretty doggone nice for much of the fair, weren't they, Chris?
We've had wonderful temperature. It's been amazing. People are happy. It's always a lot more enjoyable if you're going to be in a crowded area outside if the temperature is nice and there's a nice cool breeze, and that's exactly what we've had at the Missouri State Fair this week.
When that fair goes on at Sedalia, are you there every day?
I am here every single day. I bring most of my staff with me, and we are here to help support the State Fair staff and, more importantly, just be accessible for fair goers in case they need anything.
How was the attendance and how were the livestock numbers?
You know, our attendance has been amazing. We are really happy with the crowds that we've been having. It's above average. And the same goes for our livestock entries. We have a lot of the same families that come back year after year, and it seems like every year they just bring more livestock with them. And so we're about at the same place where we were last year on our numbers, which was amazing. Each year it continues to go up. And, you know, this year we weren't sure what to expect with the economy the way it is in the farm economy. But our farmers and ranchers have prevailed, and they're here, and we're really excited to have them.
In many years, that I-70 corridor can be quite a dividing line for crop conditions in your state, I've noticed in the past. How's it been this year?
Well, this year it is exactly as you said. The lower part of our state, the southern half, has been experiencing a very severe drought. We have counties that were in a D2 and D3 status. We have seen some rains in the last couple of weeks that have helped, but we need a lot more to make sure that we can have some fall pastures for our cattlemen and women down in that southwest corner of the state especially. We started to see that drought actually move above I-70 in the last couple of weeks as well, but we did get some rain this week in a lot of the northern areas, and so we're hoping that brought some relief to the area.
Just to switch gears a little bit, at least once a year here on our broadcast, we talk about farm stresses. We talk about mental health, especially during the month of May, Mental Health Awareness Month. And I understand you folks have a new stress hotline. I've been hoping there would be one nationwide. I don't think we're quite there yet, but you have one in the state, if I'm not mistaken now.
We do. We were really excited. We launched it last week. It's the Agri-Stress Helpline, and we just want farmers and ranchers to know that if they need a place to turn to, they need someone to talk to about the challenges they're facing in their life, that there's help on the other line that understands agriculture. And that's what makes this helpline so much different than the 988 national hotline. The people who are answering these phone calls are trained professionals, but more importantly, they understand agriculture. Some of them live and work on a farm with their spouse every single day, so they understand the challenges that our agriculture community is facing.
Will it be available around the clock 365 days of the year?
It will. Just like farmers and ranchers work 365 days a year, this helpline is available every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we just want people to use it. It doesn't mean that if you aren't feeling good that you don't have to call somebody to talk to. It means that, you know, if you're just a little bit stressed and you don't want to take it out on somebody who you love and you just need someone to vent to, that's what that line is for. It's also if you have a loved one that you noticed is acting a little off, but you're not sure if it's something to worry about or not, that number is there for you as well.
And these are folks who understand the ag industry, who really know what it's like to produce livestock, the concerns of grain producers, all of the burden that comes, and family matters too.
Exactly. They understand what it means when you're worried about a levee breaking. They also understand what it means when you're worried about a big rain coming while you're still trying to harvest. They get those challenges. They understand the pressure. They understand that we are price takers in agriculture, not price makers. And with that comes a lot of added burden. They also understand the impact that 0.5% of an interest rate increase means to your bottom line and to your family's future.
We have a lot of viewers, as it turns out, from St. Joe down toward Cape Girardeau and from Quincy, Hannibal, back down to Joplin. What is that number? We need to share that.
Well, that number is 833-897-2474. And the neat thing about this is that if you don't want to make that phone call, but you prefer to text, you can also send a text to that same number as well.
Give us that number one more time, please.
It's 833-897-2474.
Very good. We'll see you in a few days, by the way, in Boone, Iowa, I would imagine. With the Farm Progress Show looming out there just a little more than a week away, you'll be there?
We are hoping to be there. We're excited. I understand there's going to be about 10 directors, commissioners, or secretaries from the Midwest area that are going to be there. And we're going to have a little meeting while we're there. But more importantly, we're going to look at all the new technology that there is to offer in agriculture today.
We'll count on seeing you, Chris. Thank you.
Thanks, Max.
Chris Chinn, Missouri Director of Agriculture. She'll be joining us and thousands of others in Boone coming up on the 30th.